కుటుంబాల్ని ఉన్నత స్థితిలో ఉన్నటువంటి మార్గదర్శనం ద్వారా దత్తత చేయించి ఈ 2029 నాటికి పేదరికం లేని సమాజం తేవాలి మరి యొక్క ఆలోచన. దానికి మనందరం కూడా కంకణబద్ధం కావుతుంది. మీ అందరూ నేను కోరుతా ఉన్నా. ఈ రోజు ఇంకో విషయం ఏంటంటే, గత ప్రభుత్వ పాలక నిర్లక్ష్యం వల్ల అమరావతి నిర్మాణం ఆగిపోయింది. దానివల్ల 6,000 కోట్ల రూపాయల అదనంగా భారం జరిగింది ప్రజల మీద. పోలవరం ప్రాజెక్టు ఆగిపోయింది. దానివల్ల 2,000 కోట్ల అదనం భారం వచ్చింది. ఎందుకని నేను అడుగుతున్నాను, కంటిన్యూస్ గా గవర్నమెంట్ ఉంటే ఈ 8,000 కోట్ల రూపాయలు ఇంకొక సంక్షేమానికి ఉపయోగపడేది కదా. ఈ పాటికి అమరావతి పూర్తయ్యేది కదా, పోలవరం పూర్తయ్యేది కదా. వాళ్ళ నిర్లక్ష్యం, వాళ్ళ పాపం అవన్నీ మీరు గమనించండి. మళ్లీ కూడా తెలుగుదేశం, జనసేన, బీజేపీ ఎన్డీఏ ప్రభుత్వాన్ని 2029 కూడా గెలిపించి కంటిన్యూస్ గా ఇస్తేనే ఈ రాష్ట్రంలో అభివృద్ధి, సంక్షేమం, పేదరికం సమాజం వస్తుందని చెప్పి అందరినీ కోరుకుంటూ ఈ రోజు మేము వచ్చాం. ఏ ఎలక్షన్ లేదు, ఎలక్షన్ టైంలో వస్తాం. అధికారంలో ఉండి మేము వచ్చామంటే ఎందుకు వచ్చాం? ఇంటింటికి వచ్చాం, మీకు ఇవి చేశాం, మీకు ఇంకేం కావాలి, మీకేం రావడం లేదు, అది ఇచ్చేది చర్యలు తీసుకుంటామని చెప్పి మేము ముందుకు వచ్చాం, ధైర్యంగా వచ్చాం. మా ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారు నన్ను ఇక్కడ పంపించారు, చైర్మన్ గారు కొన్ని నారాయణ గారిని పంపించారు. మీరందరూ వెళ్ళండి, ధైర్యం చెప్పండి, వాళ్ళకి ఏం కావాలో చేద్దామని చెప్పడుతాం. మేము వెళ్ళిన తర్వాత కూడా ప్రజల్లో ఏమేమి కోరుకుంటుందో తెలియజేసేదనుకున్నాం. ఈ రోజు ఇల్లు విషయాల్లో కూడా మా ప్రభుత్వం ఆ రోజు కిట్కో ఇల్లు ఇస్తే కానీ పేద ప్రజలు ఉసిరే తగిలి 11 వచ్చింది, రేపు 0 వస్తుంది కూడా నేను చెప్తున్నా. ఇంకో విషయం ఏంటంటే, ఈ రేపు ఇవ్వబోతున్నాం ఎస్సీ బీసీలకి మైనార్టీలకి 3 లక్షలు, ఎస్టీలకు 3,25,000, ఓసీలకు 2.5 లక్షల రూపాయలకి ఎన్టీఆర్ హౌసింగ్ కూడా మా ప్రభుత్వం ఇవ్వబోతుందని తెలియజేస్తా ఉన్నా. ప్రభుత్వానికి మీ ఆశీస్సులు ఉండాలి. అందుకని అడిగేది కంటిన్యూస్ గవర్నమెంట్ చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అని మీకు తెలియజేసుకుంటూ ఈ అందరి అవకాశం ఎంతో ధన్యవాదాలు తెలియజేసుకున్నా. జై హింద్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్.
And ladies and gentlemen, artificial intelligence and data centers powering digital economies through UAE Andhra Pradesh collaboration fireside chat. I now hand it over to the moderator, Ms. Raksha Sharda.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed dignitaries and delegation from the UAE. This fireside chat is not only going to be interesting, but quirky. We have 2 friends who've known each other for years, shared ideas, debates, and probably few inside jokes too. Each a visionary and a leader in their own sphere of life. I would first like to introduce our first guest, who brings together the energy of youth, the clarity of vision, and a deep-rooted commitment to public service. He is none other than Honorable Minister Nara Lokesh, Minister for IT, Electronic Communication, HRD and RTG Government of Andhra Pradesh, a public representative with a technocrat's mind and a changemaker's drive. From driving digital initiatives in Andhra to championing citizen-first governance, he is redefining what modern leadership looks like. From blockchain in governance to Wi-Fi in villages, he's been pushing boundaries before it was cool. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lokesh Nara, can we have a round of applause, please? Our next guest redefines the term of serial entrepreneur with a twist. He just doesn't start things. He scales them, he disrupts them, and then somehow makes them look so effortless. Please welcome Mr. Manu Jain, CEO of G42 India, where he is leading the charge to drive India's digital transformation with cutting-edge AI solutions. Known for his passion for technology and innovation, Manu was also the architect behind India's smartphone revolution, making tech not just smarter, but more accessible. He's a kind of a leader who can decode technology, strategy, and cricket scores all in one breath. And trust me, he will still get more steps on his fitness tracker than all of us combined together. Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming Mr. Nara Lokesh and Mr. Manu Jain for a candid, no-filtered fireside session. Today, we are going to explore how AI and data centers are becoming the backbone of this modern economy and the unique opportunity which is packed for UAE and Andhra Pradesh. So before we jump into the AI and data centers, Manu, this is a question to you. If you could let us know that, what hooked you to AI and tech? You had any early aha moments? You realized that AI is going to be the next big frontier. What was that?
Hello. First of all, I must say I'm really truly honored and privileged to be here in Andhra Pradesh, and I've been really, really fortunate to have Honorable Minister Mr. Nara Lokesh and Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Naidu as friends, as mentors for the last 10 years. I don't know if you remember it, Mr. Lokesh, but it was exactly 10 years ago in 2015, in May or June, when I met Honorable Chief Minister for the first time. This is when we were starting off Xiaomi in India. And he convinced me that the best place to start electronics manufacturing in the country was in Andhra Pradesh. And exactly 10 years ago, in August 2015, our first manufacturing plant was launched here in Andhra Pradesh. And since then, I'm truly indebted to you and to HCM for being such great supporters and mentors, not only to me, but to a lot of people across the country who want to do something in technology. So thank you so much. Coming back to your question, so my journey or tryst with technology started about 12-15 years ago when I came back to India and started an e-commerce company to sell shoes and clothes called as Jabong. Those days it was considered stupid. I thought it was a stupid idea. Who would buy shoes and clothes online? The way to buy this is go to a nearby store and buy it. But soon it became one of the largest e-commerce companies. And that's how my journey with technology started. Soon I realized that a lot of people, more than 60-65% of our consumers who used to come, buy shoes and clothes online, they were buying it from small little device called a smartphone. That's how my journey with smartphones started. Then Xiaomi became the largest company in India. We had all our manufacturing plants here in Andhra Pradesh. And then I realized a lot of people are using this not only as a device, but they're doing intelligent stuff on this. And the recent form of intelligence is artificial intelligence that a lot of us know this. That's how my shift changed from smartphones to building large supercomputers. So I've basically gone from selling sneakers to smartphones and now supercomputers. That's how my journey has been.
That's exciting to know. Honorable Minister, from your perspective, what inspired your journey into digital governance and technology policy?
Thank you, Manu, for believing in Andhra Pradesh, and thanks for taking time off coming all the way from UAE to Vijayawada. We promise next time we'll have a direct flight connecting UAE and Vijayawada for sure. Saying that, so there are moments in life that fundamentally change you, and for me it's been my Padayatra. That's where I've realized that during the first IT revolution, we have digitized the broken processes. Yes, they're digitized, but they're still broken. I think what excites me is with the advent of AI is how can I democratize governance? And how can we make it a lot more approachable to citizens? I think that's what excites me. And if you look at Andhra Pradesh, we are one of the very first states to bring close to about 600 services on WhatsApp. We call it Manamitra. I believe it's the step in the right direction, but it's just the beginning. We are now putting together a data lake in the back end, where whether a citizen wants a certificate or not, we're going to have it. So when he or she wants it, it's going to be available. That's the kind of approach that we want to take. The parallel thing I've also realized in the Padayatra is that the entire land records is still a broken system in India. Though there's been a lot of digitization, it's still a broken process. So we are now putting together an AI agent that can take all the knowledge of the best RDOs and so on and so forth. And what parts of this process can actually be automated. And that's what excites us here in Andhra Pradesh. So in a nutshell, it's about democratizing governance. And that's been the motto with which we are adopting AI now in Andhra Pradesh.
That's good to hear. From your learning experiences, moving on to the landscapes that we want to discuss today. Mr. Manu, from the vantage point at G42, how do you see AI and data centers shaping the future of the digital economies globally and especially focusing on India and UAE?
So first of all, if you think about, if you think 25 years back, when internet was just coming in 98, 99, a lot of people said internet will change their life. There were a lot of people who thought this was just a fad, just a fashion. But if you really fast forward today, a lot of things like we can just order food in 10 minutes. We can basically do video calls with people sitting across the world. All of this has been possible through internet. So the next big thing in the next 25 years is going to be about AI and related fields. And the most foundational block in artificial intelligence, AI, is the data center. So data centers are these really high-tech buildings. Think of this like high-tech malls, which basically bring like high degree of security, safety, where data and compute is stored, and which is used for building AI cloud, AI compute, which is used to store AI compute and then AI cloud and AI models. So we at G42, one of our goals is to basically build this intelligence grid, a grid of interconnected data centers and compute clusters across the world. If you look at, sir, 40, 50 years ago, one of the grid that was built many decades ago was this whole electricity grid. And everything that we use from lights, AC, mobile phones, use this electricity grid. But if you look at 25 years down the line, our children will use two different grids, electricity grid and this intelligence grid, which will be powering the world of AI. And we want to play a small role in making this happen. So when, for example, when President Trump was there in UAE a few weeks ago, we announced that we will build a 5 gigawatt AI data center. And just to give you a reference of how big 5 gigawatt is, today India total combined is about 1.5 gigawatt of total capacity. So we announced something which is almost 4 times bigger than what is there existing in India, out of which first gigawatt will be a Stargate initiative, the first target outside of US, which we are building in Abu Dhabi in partnership with NVIDIA, with OpenAI, with SoftBank and many other companies. And we think there's a lot of scope here in the country, in India, because if you look at the recent report, India has become the largest market for OpenAI. About 14-15% of the OpenAI users, 1 out of 6 users in the world, are from India. So there's a lot of opportunity for India, for Andhra Pradesh, to build similar kind of infrastructure, which is AI data centers and compute clusters for companies like OpenAI, for Grok, for Gemini, and for many more.
Awesome. So Andhra already has a vision of becoming a smart tech hub, with the quantum computing talking about data lakes, etc. Sir, how do you see the collaboration with UAE adding value, and what are specific tech synergies that you anticipate?
Honestly, I think our generation is lucky where we are able to see industrial revolutions at quick succession. In the past, we've seen how airport transforms the entire economy. Like, look at Hyderabad airport, I think now contributes close to 16 or 18% of Telangana's GDP. I believe that's what data centers actually can do. And data centers can be the nucleus for actual innovation and to kickstart the entire economic activity. This is the foresight that we had way back in 2017-18 when ChatGPT in the current form didn't even exist. That's where we roped in all of them to come to Vizag to make it the data city for India. Last 5 years was a blip, but now we are sort of accelerating that journey. And we want to lead the entire data revolution in India, and we believe we have the right ingredients in Visakhapatnam. And definitely I'm leaning on G42 to support us in this journey. I think UAE and India have a lot in common. Definitely India is the future. We will be a $30 trillion economy by 2047, no questions about it. And Andhra Pradesh will be about a $2.5 trillion economy by then. So we have great aspirations. And then we have the fire in ourselves to actually deliver this. And to be fair, a flight from UAE to Visakhapatnam or Vijayawada is not more than 3 hours. So we are a lot closer to them than Europe is or US is. So I think there's a lot more synergies that we can actually build on. I think there's a lot for Andhra to learn in terms of the investments now you're doing in the UAE. Second, as a HRD minister for me, it's exciting times because curriculum revamp is required. Gone are those days of traditional programming. I think now we are coming about with the AI age and quantum, which is the next revolution. So the first quantum 150-bit qubit computer is going to be coming here to Amravati. And that's where I think there's a lot of areas that we can actually collaborate in terms of curriculum, in terms of investments. We did discuss opportunities about data embassies, where India's data can be housed in an embassy in UAE and vice versa, hopefully in Visakhapatnam. And I think this kind of collaboration at a G2G level, I think is going to be critical for both our countries to sort of now work together and really strengthen our relationships.
Great. From the data centers to moving through governance through AI. So, Mr. Manu, AI can power citizen services, improve transparency, drive policies, etc. How is AI reshaping governance models in the UAE, and what lessons probably we could learn and be the first mover advantage while we are always are?
So I was about to say, I think Andhra Pradesh and Mr. Naidu, he's always been at the forefront of this. I don't know if you remember, 2015 was the first time I came to Vijayawada. Those days, the states had just split. Honorable Chief Minister had just announced Amravati as the new capital. And I still remember he took me to this data room, a large data room, in the middle of all paddy fields, like all fields over there. And I was amazed because there were so many computers and screens over there. And every single data point about every citizen, every village, every taluk, every city, every district was being captured over there and monitored over there. I still remember those days I had not seen these kind of war rooms, data rooms, even in large companies, corporates, but I saw it in Andhra Pradesh, in Vijayawada. So you and Honorable Chief Minister have been in the forefront of technology. You built a great hub in Hyderabad and now building here in Amravati, in Vijayawada and in Vizag. Going back to what we have seen in Abu Dhabi or in UAE, I think over there we see the next level where using this data and using AI for decision making. So in a lot of areas, AI is being implemented, a lot of government areas. In fact, what I remember is that in Abu Dhabi, across all digital departments, it has been mandated that they have to be AI first by 2027. A lot of small areas across the board where AI is being used, like all traffic fines now are done through AI. There's immigration process which is being done through AI, so you just walk through a tunnel and you don't have to go through anybody for stamping or even for the smart gate. AI will do your immigration on your behalf. AI is being used for genome sequencing and a lot more. And I'm pretty sure this can be used and implemented here in India and in Andhra Pradesh, even at a bigger scale because the population size is so much more and the impact can be so much more as compared to any other part of the world. So I'm sure this is only a matter of time before you would implement all of this or even better than this here in AP.
Great. Honorable Minister, if you could shed some light on how AI is actually reshaping the governance models in India and what could be leveraged from the UAE.
Right. If I'm correct, if my memory serves me right, UAE is one of the very first countries to have an AI minister. Two, they have also in all their boards, there is now an AI board member that enables decision making. I met the Honorable Minister of UAE and before I came for this meeting, even in their cabinet meeting, now they're having an AI minister, not the human but the AI doing this. So it aids in decision making. So in Andhra Pradesh, we are at the beginning of adopting AI. What we've done is we've gotten all the use cases from various departments. So we have close to about 100 use cases now available. And we are now doing a hackathon to go about solving the challenges that they are facing at the field. But honestly, it's just the beginning. I think there's a lot for Andhra to learn from UAE, the kind of implementation that they've done. So I was jokingly telling Manu that if I implement AI and traffic violation, then I'll be out of a job. I think it's something that we need to learn, bring it slowly in, and we need to create the entire impetus in the right direction. Because the harsh reality sometimes does hurt. But I think we have to prepare the public of Andhra Pradesh in the right direction to actually adopt AI. Saying that, I think to be fair, there's a lot of fear around AI, whether we will lose jobs. And my only say has been that every industrial revolution has ended up creating more jobs than it has displaced. And countries that have adopted to that industrial revolution have done exceedingly well. So in the IT revolution, India has been the biggest gainer. I believe in the AI revolution, India will be the biggest gainer. But I think there's a lot to lean on to UAE and what they're doing, specifically in G42. And there's something for us to sort of learn and look at the areas of synergy and implement those here in Andhra Pradesh.
You mentioned that you will be out of the job. I don't think you will ever be out of job. I don't think AI can ever take the can have the kind of charisma and charm that you have, and will never get the kind of love and support that you get from everybody. So AI will take over a lot of jobs, but definitely not yours.
Rightly said, Mr. Manu. As I said, the state is always, a step ahead. Honorable Minister took my question for the next fireside and answered in this one as well. So, moving on to the job creation and economic growth that we always speak about, there are conversations that sometimes data centers are more infra-heavy and not that much of a job creations, so on and so forth. But we all know that it's important. It's not just infra, but it's engine of economic growth as well. Mr. Manu, what is your thought on data centers and economic growth?
So as Honorable Minister said, I actually think in the next wave, when the wave of AI comes in a very big way, data centers will play a very big role in not just enabling AI, but being the engines of growth, as he said. If you think about from a data center perspective, there are 4-5 things required to build a data center. You need land, you need power, you need undersea cables of fiber connectivity, you need people who will offtake it, the capacity in the data center, and of course you need the great government support. And I think a place like Andhra Pradesh has probably all 5 of these. You have land, you have green energy. Sir was telling me that now they have undersea cable coming to Vizag. Then with Vizag becoming a large technology hub, you will have off-takers over here. And of course, you have a great government support. So I genuinely hope that Visakhapatnam or Andhra Pradesh will become a large hub for data centers. And when you have data centers, then the entire industry moves over there. You will have people who will build large compute clusters, who will build quantum computing, supercomputers, AI computers, GPU clusters in these data centers. Then you will have cloud companies coming and setting up cloud on top of it. You will have AI companies coming and building models on top of it. So while you think of data center as just the building, but what you have to think of is this enables the entire ecosystem. And one data center will generate hundreds and thousands of jobs. Not only people who are working in data center, but all around this, across compute, across cloud, across AI, and those applications built on AI.
Great. Sir, given that Andhra is taking a lot of initiatives in AI and data centers, just your thoughts on how are we creating new opportunities for youth skill development, because that's very important, and how do you see such partnerships that we are doing right now would definitely add value to the story that we are building in?
See, the biggest challenge that I foresee is that the kind of jobs that will get created in the 5-year horizon are yet to be discovered in AI. We really are yet to understand the kind of transformation that we are up against. So as a government, as the HRD minister, my focus is on can I sort of build my curriculum which is going to be ahead of the curve. And the basic, traditional skills, or if I may, which borderline are still relevant, but then might not be 5 years from now, should actually move into a polytechnic or a degree college sort of a level where universities do the next level sort of inspirational curriculum and actually inspiring R&D. I think is going to be very, very critical for us. So it's going to be an exciting journey, needless to say. And as I've already said, it's important to embrace it. There's no point resisting it. So the quicker we embrace it, quicker we prepare our youngsters for the next revolution, I think the state and the nation will be ready. When no one in India was really talking about quantum, it is this state that spoke about quantum. We're getting South Asia's first 150 qubit quantum computer coming to here, Amravati. January it will be here. We're going to have use cases ready and we're going to execute on it. So our ability to sort of understand the curve, where it's going to be, and actually execute on it is going to be very, very critical. And Andhra Pradesh is leading from the front. So yes, in midst of paddy fields, you will have a quantum computer. And it will truly transform the entire ecosystem that's going to get built around it.
You spoke about embracing new technology and AI. If I may ask, how are you embracing AI yourself as an individual, not as a minister? What are some of the use cases? What do you use AI for?
What do I not use AI for? I think is the right question. AI is here. It's going to be. It is a way of life. It enables us to work more efficiently. I've used tools from where I have devices where it hears. It's like note taker of the meeting and gives me the summary of the meeting at the end of it. So I'm using that. Basic drafting, I use AI for sort of if I want to search about Manu Jain in his profile, AI does a damn good job in it. I also do search around, okay, what kind of games can I play with my 10-year-old? How can I keep a 10-year-old engaged without an iPad or an iPhone, if I may? So I think AI has really helped me in different walks of, in different parts of my life.
Quick, thank you. Moving on, we have 3 quick questions as rapid fire questions. Sir, to begin with you and play one by one with each of you. Your favorite AI application today?
ChatGPT.
Mr. Mahmood.
ChatGPT, and recently I've started using Grok, and I'm really impressed with the results that Grok is giving.
One futuristic tech you are most excited about?
Self-driving cars.
Okay.
If you come to UAE, I can actually show you. We have a company which is doing this in UAE. Personally, I'm most excited about robotics. With AI coming in, robotics can actually do a lot of work for us. So there was a very famous quote that I do not want AI to do poetry and work for me, coding, and while I do washing and cleaning. So with robotics coming in, it can be actually reversed. I'm excited about robots coming and doing cleaning and washing for us. So I'm really excited about that.
Exciting. Sir, last typed query to an LLM. Last typed query to an LLM.
I was drafting automatic WhatsApp reply messages. How to make it more pleasant to share the bad news.
For me, I was coming today morning and I realized I've been to Vijayawada so many times over the last 10 years, but I have not been successful in bringing my wife here. So I was asking ChatGPT and Grok, what are the best ways that I can convince my wife to come to Vijayawada next time I'm here?
And if I may, what was the response?
So there were multiple responses, but I think there were a lot of them were also funny. But 3 I found very useful. First, ChatGPT suggested that I should probably take pictures in front of some of the scenic places or famous places of Vijayawada, especially farmland, and show it to her. Second, I should buy some nice gifts from Vijayawada, which is like local gifts, take it for her. And third, where I need your help, is direct flights from Dubai or Abu Dhabi to Vijayawada. Otherwise, I don't think I can bring her.
Thank you so much. This has been amazing and a fascinating conversation that we've had. Today's Fireside Chat didn't even only give us a glimpse into how data centers and AI is not just the buzzwords, but they're the building blocks for future-ready economies. We heard how Andhra Pradesh is positioning itself as a digital powerhouse, creating jobs, skilling youth, and enabling innovation, and how collaboration with global leaders like UAE can fast-track the vision into reality. From policy to infrastructure, from innovation to impact, it's clear that the future will be shaped by those who embrace technology and partnerships with purpose. A big thank you to our speakers, Honorable Minister Lokesh Nara and Mr. Manu Jain, for their insights, candor, and vision. Thank you to the audience for joining us and hearing this forward-looking conversation. Let's keep the momentum going because the future is being built. It's right here and right now. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
His Excellency Abdullah bin Tawakkal Mari, Honorable Minister for Economy and Tourism, Government of UAE, CEO Investopia, Dr. John Ferris, CMD Lulu International, Honorable Yusuf Ali, MD, CEO Tata Chemicals, and also CAI, Sri Mukundan Garu, Honorable Minister for Industries and Food Processing, Government of Andhra Pradesh, TG Bharat Garu, Chief Secretary, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Vijayanand Garu, distinguished friends from UAE and also from Andhra Pradesh and media. I am very happy today to meet all of you. Just now, His Excellency has told very clearly, I met him January in Davos. In that meeting, I requested him to come to Andhra Pradesh. If at all you visit, first you come to Andhra Pradesh, then only you can visit other places. Then you will know what is the strength of Andhra Pradesh. He kept his promise. First visit after that, first visit he came to Andhra Pradesh. I really thank him. That is how UAE is maintaining their credibility. I am emphasizing here. If you see UAE as a kingdom, as a nation, different nations are having different advantages. Some of the provinces, they don't have any, nations, they don't have any advantages. Always, I am jealous of Dubai. 50 degrees temperature and above. And also it is only desert. Today we are all proud. They made heaven to live. And also we can make it very proudly, I can say, most livable place. That is how they created. As a logistics hub, not one area, you can name anything, they are number one now. Another thing, for the last 3 decades, I am working with Dubai and UAE. I am seeing their progress. Same way, Hyderabad also I started. They started Internet City. I started high-tech city. We promoted different areas, they promoted different areas. The way they market, the way they execute, amazing experience. Vision is one and execution is another. I really appreciate UAE and also Dubai. They are doing extremely well. Just now, His Excellency, Honorable Minister has made very clearly, 2021, all of us are afraid of Corona. Then UAE has gone differently. Even crisis is an opportunity. Their dystopia has come to picture. They are working in that. What Minister has rightly mentioned, I am very impressed. Do things differently, not routinely. That is where new things, every day if you do, you can reach new heights. I really appreciate him. Vision is very clear, very, very effective vision. Regarding to India and also UAE, we are having very good relations. UAE, if you can see, around 1.1 crore population. 40% are Indians. Nearly 38% in UAE are Indians. We are contributing for UAE growth. I really appreciate this gesture also. And also you are providing opportunities for Indians in UAE. Even government of His Excellency and delegates, you are all aware, you are all very shrewd business people. Wherever opportunities are available, entrepreneurs will move that place. I am assuring you, India is one place. Nobody can ignore. If you see here, after India started economic reforms late, that is 1991. 95, technology revolution has come. We have taken first more advantage. Today, we had another advantage, demographic dividend. It is a windfall gain for us. No other country is having this advantage. Only other countries are suffering aging problem, where India is having advantage of demographic dividend. It will continue another 20-25 years. If you plan population management, nobody can beat India in the near future. Hundreds of years, India's era. We are very fortunate, again, right time, right leader, at right place. That is our Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is very strong leader. With all these things, India is having very good advantage with the UAE, and also your agreements we have seen as on today. Last year 24-25, $100 billion trade between India and UAE. Even Andhra Pradesh, very small amount, $1.45 billion, 12,500 crores. Here I wanted to mention, we have prepared an ambitious plan. It is possible. We are all in inspiring time. Around 1999-2000, I prepared vision for Andhra Pradesh. That was combined state of Andhra Pradesh, Vision 2020. Today, all my vision has become a reality. Anyway, Honorable His Excellency is going tomorrow to Hyderabad. That was part of my vision. I developed there. You name anything today. Most livable city in the country is Hyderabad. That was planned from 1995 onwards. Even MR is also there, and so many people have contributed for that great city. Now we are planning, Government of India, Narendra Modi is planning Vikasit Bharat 2047. As on today, we are fourth largest economy. For the last 10 years, from 11th place, we are able to reach 4th place. By 27-28, we are going to reach third largest economy in the world. I am assuring you, India is going to become developed nation. Our aim is to become number one economy in the world by 2047. That is our mission, that is our vision. We are working in that direction. Today, again I am telling you, we are inspiring time. I have seen technology. I promoted mid-1990s, that is 95 onwards, information technology. Now, 25 years' time, the impact of public policy, if you can go through, all over the world, every 4 IT professionals, 1 is from India. Among Indians, out of 4, more than 1 or 2, more or less equally from Andhra Pradesh, from Telugu community. Today I can say proudly, within 25 years, if you go to any country in the world, highest per capita income earners are Indians. Among Indians, 33% are from Telugu community in my state. That is the power of public policy. Now I am talking artificial intelligence and also quantum valley, quantum computing. First time in India we are establishing quantum computing. IBM, TCS, L&T. Already we have come to an understanding. By 1st January 2026, quantum computing is going to operate from India, that is in Amaravati. I am saying, America is having Silicon Valley. India is having Quantum Valley, that is in Amaravati. So you can imagine now technology, how we are going to use it in all walks of life. Today, all of you are here. I can say one thing, my government totally is online. WhatsApp governance. Around 575 services are online today. By August 15th, no citizen not necessary to go to any office. Tomorrow, once you decide to invest Andhra Pradesh, from then onwards, it is our responsibility to make it successful. All permissions will be given online. You need not go to any office, I am assuring you. This is my responsibility to handhold and get it done. This is how we are going to use, already we are using technology in a big way. Even Dubai and also UAE is using technology. Here we are going one step further. India is having advantage of Aadhaar, unique authentication of every citizen. Even Dubai and also UAE is doing. And at the same time, we are making use of all these things. Family as a unit, how to bring geotagging of every house, every family we are going to nurture. There is a data lake. There I can monitor every individual, every family, every program, so that we can empower every citizen. That is how we are working. By using artificial intelligence, you name health, education, skill, everything we are going to plan. By doing all these things, our plan is 2.4 trillion economy. Per capita income is $43,000 by 2047. It is India, I know UAE already reached $50,000. We wanted to compete with you. We are having everything. And also you are having all opportunities here. Friends, you are all aware, our goal is wealthy, healthy, happy society. That is our goal. No poverty in Andhra Pradesh, that is our mission. For this we are launching one more program as on today. P3 Public-Private Partnership. Through Public-Private Partnership, we are doing all infrastructure works, even roads, airports, ports, telecommunication, power, everything. Now I am launching one more program, that is P4, Public-Private People Partnership. High net worth individuals top 10% has to adopt bottom 20%. Provide bandwidth, managerial skills, handhold, timely assistance. You have to first 2029. There won't be any poor people according to World Bank standards. 100% above poverty is our aim. After that, how to reduce inequalities between haves and have-nots. That is where Dubai and also UAE government have done extremely well. To do all these things, as on today, 24 public policies we have brought, 15 sectoral specific policies we are able to bring here. Just now, Yusuf Ali has rightly mentioned, I wanted to straighten the record. Lulu is a very demanding product. Everybody wanted to have Lulu shopping in their respective states, not only in India, globally also. I used to meet him in Davos regularly. And also at one stage, Venkaiah Naidu, before he became vice president, he used to come. He had a very good equation with him. One day he met there. I asked him to come to Andhra Pradesh. Then he told me, let us see. Because his product is very demandable, and also Lulu, everybody is asking, he is calculatively moving forward. 4 or 5 times I requested him, you come, wherever I meet, I used to chase him. I met so many times in Davos. All times I used to ask him to come to Andhra Pradesh. Finally he asked me, why can't you come to Cochin? You see, if you like, then I will come. All the way to get a shopping mall, I spent one day by going to Cochin and see his shopping mall. Then only he agreed to come to Andhra Pradesh. But very unfortunate, 5 years it was delayed, 6 years. Now I am confident he is going to start tomorrow. He is going to start at the earliest. And also he is going to start one more hypermall in Vijayawada. I am asking one more hypermall in Amaravati also, in the coming city also. Ultimately, Andhra Pradesh, I am assuring all friends here, I treat investors are also contributing nation building. If we invest money, then only employment will come. You invest money, then only government will get revenue. Then only I can do welfare programs. Wealth creation, investors' role is very, very important. That's why always I treat investors are partners in progress. For any government, for that matter, that is how UAE is doing extremely well. Here, we are moving ease of doing business to speed of doing business. Earlier, ease of doing business, we are number 1 continuously for 5 years. Now we have changed our gear by doing speed of doing business. I am assuring you, everything, there is a time. Within that time, it is our responsibility to get it done. Directly, we will monitor from CMO also. We will get it done, everything. We are having all infrastructure. I am assuring you, Andhra Pradesh is the best suitable place for all of you. No other, I can say India is the best. Other states also, we are competing now. I am very happy for that, healthy competition. But Andhra Pradesh is having unique advantages. 1,000 kilometers sea coast on east part of globe from India. And also if you see, we are having every 50 kilometers one port. And also we are going to connect hub and spoke model. And also we are having airports, already 7, 8. Within an hour time, you can reach airport. It is Andhra Pradesh is very strategically located place. If you can see today, north and south has to be connected. They have even for roads also, it is central located in South India also, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad and Amaravati. So with all these things, we are focusing on road network. Inland waterways, we are very strong. We can connect Andhra Pradesh to land states, what is what I call, from Telangana, even Karnataka, Chhattisgarh, all these places are going to connect our ports. There is a huge opportunity, I am assuring you. And also Andhra is very rich in water resources, very rich in agriculture. And also if you see logistics and also agriculture, agro-processing and also agriculture, we are very strong in horticulture, aquaculture and also commercial crops, vegetables and fruits. No other state can give this type of strength for investors. Digital technology, we are very strong. Even human resources, we are number one. I can say very, very highly skilled human resources we can provide. That is our strength. His Excellency has rightly mentioned green energy. Future is for green energy. Now our country is going to produce nearly 500 gigabit green energy by 2030. That is the target they are working. In that, we wanted to contribute 160 gigabits power green energy in the near future. We are having excellent advantage. One is solar, wind, pumped energy, and also ports. It is a deadly combination for green hydrogen and also ammonia for exports. Already, so many ports have been identified by investors. Visakhapatnam, even NTPC is going in a big way for investment. Even Kakinada, Greenco is doing one more project for green ammonia. Recently, some Britain company has come to start green ammonia in Krishnapatnam. That is where recently announced 1 year action plan, declaration of Amaravati on green hydrogen. Now we announced green hydrogen valley is from Andhra Pradesh. First hydrogen valley is from Andhra Pradesh. You name anything, everything will come. That is how we are working. One thing, technology, quantum valley. Second thing is nature, how to protect green energy. If we can go green hydrogen, that is a game changer. These are all new technologies we are working. And also with all these things, again, tourism, even UAE is very strong. We are having all beautiful places, excellent water. If you can go to Polavaram to Bhadrachalam, there is a Papikondalu, inland waterways. You can see beautiful place. And also there are excellent places of Araku Valley, Lamsingi. They are all known Kashmir of Andhra Pradesh. These are all very good locations we are having. And also Madanapalli, and also so many temples. I can say proudly, always from Hyderabad, first flight to Makkah, Hajj, I created from Hyderabad, and also Hajj house I created from Hyderabad. These are all various things I am going to announce very short. From Amaravati, that is Vijayawada, special flight from here to our Hajj pilgrimage to Makkah we are going to organize very soon. With all these things, partnership, there are a lot of opportunities. Friends, you are all here. 2 days we are going to discuss ports, shipbuilding, logistics, even DP World. I had a discussion in Davos. They promised me they will come. Today they are all here. I am telling you, if you work with the government of Andhra Pradesh, we will take to the logical conclusion. I am assuring you I will extend all the cooperation for you. We can work it out with clear vision and dedicated timelines. There is a very good opportunity for commercial and also hospitality and also tourism And also we are having advantage oil, gas, petrochemicals, even Abu Dhabi National Oil Corporation to develop Molapeta, petrochemical hub, and also new energy potential, how to tap. You can work with us. That is one more opportunity. Green energy, sky is the limit. I am assuring you, if you can come with all new technologies, you can make your investment safe and also very good destination. And also we are having all advantage data centers. Even very soon, Google is going to come to Visakhapatnam, biggest data center after USA. They want to start in Visakhapatnam. I am assuring you, not only one. You name space, we will be number one. You name drone, we will be number one. Electronics, aerospace, all future technologies we are focusing as of now. And also we are reinforcing agriculture, agri-tech, and also with Bill Gates Foundation we are working on health, one of the most prestigious project on health space. It is all health records will be online, digital health records. And also we are going to use AI in a big way for patients, how to treat, and ultimately preventive health, real-time monitoring, and also curative or cost-effective phase we are working. This is also one of the biggest projects. Ultimately, friends, trust is important. Trust cannot build overnight. It is a matter of time. Now you are all watching. What our minister has rightly mentioned, if I say something, I will implement. He promised me that he will come here. He demonstrated without fail. That is where I like UAE and Dubai. You are all working now how to promote investment. Investopia. Now you are having 3 meetings a year in India. I am requesting Honorable His Excellency, you brought your investors. My investors are here. It is a win-win situation. Every one of you has to start one project. I requested you last night, $50 billion investment in Andhra Pradesh. He promised me more than that I will bring. I will be very happy. You come with project details. You are very innovative. In crisis time, you created Investopia for promoting investment. You are taking focus approach. You are going all over the world. I am very happy. 25% you spend in Andhra Pradesh. Your time, not your resources. Then you will see the change. You test me, you test my government. If we deliver, then move forward. If you won't deliver, leave us. This is a challenge I am making, Your Excellency. From zero time today already started. From now onwards, we will work together. I am assuring you, you bring the proposal, it is our responsibility to clear and keep our word. Either incentives, we are number one. Speed of doing business, we are number one. And also credibility, we are number one. It is not one-day credibility. For the last 3 decades, we established that credibility. There is a proof of concept. You are going tomorrow to Hyderabad. My vision has made a reality. You go and see. Then you have any belief, come back, we will work together. With this, friends, investors, I am always pro-reformer. I am always pro-investors friendly. This is not for me, for my people. I want jobs. I want to eradicate poverty. To eradicate poverty, I want to create wealth. There I am only a facilitator. I will bring ecosystem players together for creating wealth. Again, I am telling you, year on year you can watch how things are moving from Andhra Pradesh. I told you so many opportunities. One more thing I am telling you, God has given me one opportunity. Only some people may construct one capital. Hyderabad, there were two cities, Hyderabad, Secunderabad, SIPB. There I am attending. Ultimately, without any delay, all projects are cleared. With this, I am thanking all of you. Thank you, one and all.
Honorable Chief Minister, our visionary leader, Nara Chandrababu Garu, Our Excellency Abdullah Garu, Honorable Minister for Economy and Tourism, UAE, distinguished guests Yusuf Ali Garu, Mukund Garu, Vijayanand Garu, and Jane Fairs CEO, industry leaders and guests. It's a privilege to join you for this dialogue on the Indo-UAE Food Corridor, a partnership that truly embodies the spirit of trust, innovation and mutual growth between our nations. As a Minister of Industries, Commerce and Food Processing of Andhra Pradesh, I am here not only as a representative of a dynamic state, but as a passionate advocate for a new chapter in Indo-UAE agri-food collaboration. In fact, my recent interaction with Emirati business houses and their commitment towards investing in India during the India Today, Investing for the Future conclave in Dubai. Regarding the partnership and corridor vision that we have, India and UAE share a deep, resilient bond elevated by robust diplomatic, economic and cultural engagement. Our bilateral trade now exceeds $85 billion annually, and the UAE stands among India's top 3 trade partners. The comprehensive economic partnership agreement has opened the doors to greater food and agri trade, with over 80% of tariff lines now duty-free. Andhra Pradesh stands ready to anchor this partnership as India's eastern gateway and a natural food corridor to the world. Andhra Pradesh and India's growth powerhouse has positioned itself as a front runner in India's economic resurgence. Our GSDP crossed $171.5 billion with a robust growth rate of 10.75% in financial year 24, outpacing the national average. Our state is India's #1 marine exporter, contributing 45% of national marine exports, and is the country's largest producer of fish, shrimp, eggs, and key fruits like banana, mango, papaya, and citrus. AP has accounted nearly 20 billion in exports last year, ranking 6th nationally. We are strategically positioned with the 3rd longest coastline, which is almost 1,053 kilometers. Our state's food processing ecosystem features Andhra Pradesh is aptly named as the food bowl of India. Over 5,565 food processing units, 9 mega food parks, and plug-and-play MSME parks across every district. 30% of India's fish production, 31% of shrimp exports, and 16% of national fruit production is from our state. more than 180 large and mega food processing units with major global and Indian brands investing in India in AP. State-of-the-art cold storage warehousing, almost 1.21 million metric tons warehouse and 1.6 million metric ton cold storage capacity, and APEDA supported pre-cooling and grading facilities for seamless farm gate to export logistics. In infrastructure, AP is India's only state traversed by 3 national industrial corridors, VCIC, CBIC and HBIC, providing seamless multimodal connectivity under the PM Gata Shakti grid. We have 6 ports, 4 new greenfield ports under development, and national highways, that is 16, ensure 4 to 6 lane access from clusters to ports. Our policy and incentives for AP is almost 45% to the capital subsidy, and we are doing ease of doing business as number 1 in India as of now, with 21-day end-to-end approval systems are there in place. So this is being launched by our new government, by Chandrababu Garu. In coming to innovation and skilling, we have 38.4 million working age people over 250 plus engineering colleges. AP's workforce is one of India's youngest and most technically skilled. The AP Skill Development Corporation and world-class institutions enable agri-tech and food tech upskilling, fostering to job readiness and inclusion. We have recently inaugurated incubation center in IIT Tirupati dedicated to innovation and food processing, standing as a test statement towards our state's commitment towards resilient and sustainable future with food security. Coming to India UAE Food Corridor, a blueprint for the future. The Indo-UAE Food Corridor can unlock stable supply chains, resilient farm-to-port linkages, and world-class food parks anchored in Andhra Pradesh. AP's strengths offer UAE partners reliable year-round supply of marine, agri, and processed food exports, efficient cold chain logistics, and port-led export facilitation. Opportunities in joint ventures in food parks, logistics hubs, and R&D for sustainable value-added products. We invite UAE businesses to leverage AP's ecosystem, benefit from speed of doing businesses, and co-create next-generation agri-food supply chains for mutual food security and prosperity. In conclusion, AP is not just a destination, it is your partner for growth, innovation, and reliability. Let's script a new chapter in India, UAE food and economic cooperation anchored in India, Andhra's unique advantages. Thank you, Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.